Hello, my lovely Virgos. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'll be doing your reading today. This is like a Halloween special. It's just supposed to be a mini read, general. A lot of times it turns into a love read because that's pretty much what the collective wants to know. But I will pull whatever I see because I have no expectations whatsoever with this reading. It is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email's in the box below, and I will, excuse me, give you all the information you need on a personal reading. It's also on the community tab as well as my website. And check me out on Patreon. I just uploaded Spirit Communications video, which actually was kind of interesting. All the support is greatly appreciated. I love all the messages I get from you guys and the well wishes for this cold or sickness or whatever the hell it is to go away so that I could be back on track. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I'm still in a lot of pain with my lung and like right side, but anywho, we're moving past that. So I'm just going to dive right in. The overall energy we have right here is werewolf, exploring, wildness. I've been messing around with the lighting too, so hopefully this is a little better. It doesn't seem to be though. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. And then clarifying those, we have the High Priestess reversed and false person, concern, and coffin. So with this, I feel like this could go a couple of ways because there are a lot of you. So for some Virgos out there, I feel like some of you are exploring, not really exploring, I was going to say exploring yourself, but like your inner self, but that's not really what I meant. I mean, like you're actually going to show who you are. I almost see somebody who has been pretending to be someone they're not, whether that's you or someone you're dealing with, but this group, I feel like you finally had enough of conforming to some social ideals or a person's ideal or whatever. Doesn't matter what the circumstances. You're just sick of not being you. And I feel like you're just going to rip off the mask and be like, show the world, this is me. Take me or fucking leave me, because I can't keep up this persona of acting like I'm happy or acting that I like this or I don't like that when actually I do. So I feel like somebody has had enough and they're ready to just be like, accept me for who I am or get the fuck out. And you're going to show the world. And then for other groups of you, and it could be the same Virgos, but the other storyline, I guess you could say, is that there's somebody around you who is pretending they're wearing a mask. They're pretending to be someone they're not, basically. They're a false person. They're telling you half-truths or lies in general. And I feel like you're not listening to your intuition about this person. It could be an ex-person, someone you're dating, someone you're interested in. But for the most part, I feel like there's somebody who's pretending to be a better person or a better version of themselves or someone completely different because they're concerned that you're going to end the situation or walk away from them completely if they don't act a certain way. I mean, you guys could be doing this too, but I feel like there's someone in this scenario who deeply wants to be accepted in whatever group we're talking about. And I feel like it's socially or within a relationship. And you're trying so hard that you're not being true to you, and this is saying you need to be true to you, and the other person does too, because ultimately, like say it's a dating scenario, if somebody is pretending to be someone they're not, you can only keep an act up for so long, and then when that person figures out who you really are, or that you don't really like this, you don't like that, you're not this way, whatever you're doing, or they're doing, they're gonna get found out. And it's not going to end well. You know, it's just best to be open and honest. And even if you really like somebody a lot, if they can't accept you for who you are, good, bad, or indifferent, they're not worth your time. I think most of you know that, but I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's trying to act like you. They might be watching you online, even to the point where they're seeing the things you post on social media, like what you're interested in. So now they're becoming interested in it, even though they didn't give two flying fucks about it before. And I know, like, in the dating scene, you do that to strike up a conversation, to, you know, pique somebody's interest, and it kind of fizzles out. But this is more extreme. I feel like this person does this. It's a pattern of theirs. They pretend to be more like whoever they want to date or want to be friends with, or whatever job they want. It's like a chameleon just kind of squeezing in because they have an ulterior motive, ultimately. I just heard chronic liar. I was going to say chronological. I don't know why. Anyways, but yeah, a chronic liar. So this person, they not only lie to other people, they lie to themselves to the point where they believe their lies to be fact. That's kind of scary when you're dealing with someone like that, because they really do believe themselves. I know people like that, trust me, and it's so hard to talk to them. You know, you can't decipher, you know, fact from fiction. But anyways, the main issue, or why we're doing this reading in the first place, is the Page of Pentacles reversed. This is younger energy. It's very immature, which the energy I'm picking up on is pretty immature, if you ask me, no matter how old you are. I feel like something isn't, like, getting off the ground, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, socially, or in business, but I feel more relationship. I feel like somebody has been waiting for either you, Virgo, or this other person, has been waiting for a new opportunity, a message to come in, like, you know, take me out on a date, hey, what's up, kind of thing, because she delivers messages in the physical realm. Like, this could be a gift, a text message, you know, online communication. Hell, it could even be somebody showing up on your doorstep, but it's not happening. So it's like this person's doing whatever they can to make this happen because they want it to happen. They want you to communicate with them, or you are doing this with somebody else, whether it's a past person or a new person. If it's a past person, I honestly feel like you've kept up an act for quite a while, if it's you doing it, and you're about ready to reveal yourself in a very exaggerated way. Why is the Page of Pentacles reversed here for the overall energy for Virgo? So whoever's at the coming out party, man, let me tell you what, they're coming out with a fucking bang. And I mean, it could be somebody coming out saying that they're, you know, that they like the same sex or whatever, but I don't really get that. For some of you, it could be. I get more of, I don't like any of this shit that you like. This is me. Like, I don't even know why I pretended. You're hot, and that was about it. Like, and I don't want to say that that's all this person had to offer, or that's all this person thinks you have to offer, but there was definitely some kind of chemistry or attraction here that made this person think they had to do it. Had to pretend. But they're about ready to be unmasked. Page of Pentacles, please. Alright, fine. Oh my gosh. Sorry for coughing still. It's not as bad as it was, thank goodness, but oh my god. The pain is horrible. I thought I had like fluid or air on the lung or some shit. A pulled muscle maybe, but then now it's spreading into like, ugh, I don't know, it just sucks. And of course, you go to the doctors, nobody can figure anything out. I don't know why I'm talking to you about this. Like, I never bring in my personal shit. But I honestly want to say that I am fed up with the medical system. It's like they take you in for testing and all this shit, and they always test for the same motherfucking thing every time. And it's like, you're not going to get different results. You already got this for that. You need to do something different. Anyways, we have the Three of Cups, or the Three of Roses. There's multiple people involved here. That's why somebody's wearing a mask. I feel like they could be not offering to you, or you're not offering to this other person because you have your sights set on somebody else, whether you're dating somebody or not, or they don't necessarily have to be dating them and like entertaining the idea of sleeping with you or whatever, or vice versa. There's another energy in the mix here, which means either you or this other person are pursuing multiple people, or your eyes are set on a past person or somebody completely different, and this person won't leave you alone, and that's why there's no communication. Or it could be that for the cross watcher. Take it where it fits. Could I get more on this Three of Cups? Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like love is elsewhere. I really do. I feel like, Virgo, you are either in love with somebody else, and that's why you're not communicating with this person, and they're doing everything they can to try to get your attention because they want to communicate with you. For some of you, the person that you are in love with is entertaining somebody else, and it's hurting you, and you might have noticed changes in this person, like, you're not the person I thought you were. You would never have done this. You never would have said this. You never used to dress that way or act or talk or whatever that way. You're seeing a change in somebody that you have feelings for, probably deep feelings for, and you're concerned that they're out the door, that they're not coming back because of this sudden change. And I feel like they're showing their true colors. They're going out and being, I don't want to say reckless, but more spontaneous than they ever were. Their character's changing, and you're noticing it, and it's bothering you because you see the end, the light, well, not the light at the end of the tunnel, but you see like the walls are closing in on this. There's no future. Then we have the Six of Masks, and that is reversed. There's like no equal give and take here. It's like the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody's giving to multiple people, and it might not even be in a romantic way. I just feel like attention is elsewhere. So Virgo, if you're trying to get someone's attention and they're not communicating with you, it's because they have their eyes set on someone else or something else or multiple people, and they just want their freedom. Or it could, be vice versa, and that's what you're doing, Virgo. But I feel like it's not a balanced situation. Someone is in love. They're upset that there's no communication because somebody's entertaining other people, and they've been pretending, probably stringing you along if that's the case. And I feel like you just weren't listening to your intuition with the High Priestess reversed. It's like it's almost like you saw the warning signs or the red flags, but you didn't want to admit it to yourself. You were just shutting down your intuition because you had that one-track mind, like, I'm supposed to be with this person, I care about this person, whatever the circumstance may be. But I feel like it is coming to an end because somebody's about to be exposed. So what you want out of this situation, Virgo, is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So ultimately, you want to let go of the pain, the attachment, the person, more than likely, because I feel like like you figured this out. We have the Ten of Butterflies reversed, which is the Ten of Swords. So you're trying to release past heartbreak, past pain, past betrayal. I feel like this person has hurt you, and you're trying to let go of that. Some of you could be thinking about talking to a new person or moving on away from this phony baloney who hurt you, who ended things. It's almost like, I feel like you've been trying to resurrect the past for a while, and it hasn't been working out. So you want to let it go, but there's something that's still kind of holding you back in a way. It's like you have new opportunities, new prospects, but you're not really looking at them right now because you still need to clear this energy. That's what I feel with that. Can I get more on the Four of Pentacles reverse, please? Oh, I'm only taking one. So we have the Emperor. You're standing in your power. Yeah, you're trying to release past pain, past heartbreak. You want to let go of anything that doesn't serve you, basically, and this person and this ideal, because I feel like whatever they did, whatever they were hiding or pretending to be, like when you finally saw their true colors or are seeing it for the first time, it was painful, or it is painful. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's a family situation, that's stability. Some of you could have been holding on to this person because you did have a long-standing relationship with them, and for financial reasons, whether you don't have the money to pay child support or you just can't pay your bills with one income, because that's very common. We live in a two-income world, let me tell you what. So it sucks when when you barely have one income or yours isn't sufficient enough. And I'm not saying it isn't, I'm just putting that out there because some people do struggle with that, and a lot of people do stay in unhealthy situations or relationships because of money, and it sucks. I feel like you're trying to let go of this. You want to have your own empire. You want to release the past, anyone who's harmed you or hurt you in any way, emotionally, physically, whatever, and you want to stand in your power. And this is also going into business for yourself, especially with the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. This can also be a father figure, so there could be children involved in this situation. You could be releasing the father of your children, or you could be the father and you're releasing the mother of your children so that you can have stability and that family situation with somebody else, with somebody who's not going to bullshit you. Ultimately, you just want honesty and you want stability. You want the whole package. You just don't know how to attain it. And I feel like you're finally seeing the truth, and you're letting people know, like, I'm not putting up with anyone's shit anymore. So future energies or your actions or the other person, whatever, is the Page of Cups reversed. This is all page energy. It's all immature, young energy. Like I said, there could be children involved here. But ultimately, I feel like your action or what's going to happen in the future with this false person is no love. You're not going to offer anything to this person, and they're not going to offer anything to you, not even a little bit. I don't even see an apology here. I feel like, oh, I've been found out, see ya, and they'll leave. Eight of Butterflies, that's, like the Eight of Swords. Being stressed out, it's a mental prison. It's a self-imposed mental trap, basically. So I feel like somebody's going to be upset about the situation, probably you, when you find it out, and you're going to take your cup back, basically, and be like, I can't do this. I need to love myself, because obviously you didn't love me, and it's going to really upset you or upset this other person or worry them. Because it's who you wanted, ultimately. Like, there's really no other way to say it. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Masks. You're just going to focus on work. I feel like you're going to bottle this up and just work on other things. I feel like you will work on yourself, but you're mainly going to work on your coin. You're going to immerse yourself into work and stay focused on yourself, trying to relieve the stress. But I feel like during the day you could be fine, like, because your mind is busy and whatever, but at night you struggle with this. And I feel like you could have had a lost opportunity with somebody as well, like somebody new, because you were hung on to this even though it's not working out, and that might be stressing you out too. Like, should I work on this new situation, or is it too late because I didn't get off my ass and realize this in time? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why the hell I'm saying like 100 times. Like, totally. What the fuck? Alright, Page of Cups reversed. Then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know who to choose, what to do. And like I said, at night, you worry about this at nighttime. That's when everything just comes flooding in. It's like the floodgates open and you're overwhelmed as fuck with emotion and stress and anxiety, because you're finally not focused on anything. You're blank and calm and relaxed, and then this person pops in, all the problems pop in, the new person potentially pops in, the fact that you rejected them and now you want to work on it, but you're confused because you don't know who to trust anymore. You don't know which way is up, Virgo. This person sent you for a fucking loop, man. That's what I see for whoever that's for. Let's get some advice for my Virgos in this sticky situation. Well, my advice is to get rid of this phony baloney and listen to your intuition. Get rid of the past. Focus on your future. It's almost like when you're not paying attention, the best things come knocking on your door. Ooh. Write about your thoughts and feelings. So I feel like with this mental trap, this mental prison, being stressed out, especially at night, if you get a journal and write about it, it will help you collect your thoughts. It will help you process through the emotions, because then you can reread it. And it's almost like when you look at something on the paper, even though it's how you feel and you wrote it, when you read it back to yourself, it almost feels like somebody else's problem. And then you're like, you can look at it from a different perspective. Like, why am I overthinking this? Why am I overreacting? Here's a red flag. Here's a red flag. Like, he or she never loved me. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you can point it out, because, like, for example, I know this is getting longer than I want it to, but for example, I still have the love letters, quote unquote, that my ex-husband wrote me when we were together, and for the longest time I couldn't read them because I was so fucking torn up when he left. It's been almost 3 years now, so it's not, I'm not in the same place I was in the beginning when he first left, but anyways, I couldn't read them. And then I finally got to a point where I could, and I was reading through them, and I'm like, oh my God, how did I not see this? How did I not see how self-absorbed this motherfucker is? Like, everything in the letter was superficial. Like, what he loved about me was how I looked. He loved my cooking. It was all like material things. It wasn't the person I am or anything like that. And a lot of it revolved around him. And I didn't see it that way before, but looking back, it's like, oh my God, you are the most self-centered asshole ever. Even in your love letters, you talk about yourself. Like, and I didn't see it before. Then we have sense of humor. So lighten up a bit. You know, we all fuck up. We all make mistakes. We don't always catch the red flags and stuff, which is the point of the story I just told you, because I didn't see it then either. I was blind to it. And I feel like someone in this situation was blind to it, and now they can see. Laugh off the past, because we're human. We all fuck up. We all make mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And that's how we know what we want and what we don't want. So just keep that in mind, Go into this lightheartedly. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at this person if you have to. I mean, don't be a dick, but you know what I mean? Anyways, that is what I have for you. Oh my God. At the end, it says, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Yeah, you need to end things with this false person. You know it. You've been ignoring this for a long time. You definitely need to get out of this situation. But yeah, that's what I have for you, my dears. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Follow me on Patreon. Support me over there. I'm going to be adding more stuff. And, hit me up for personal. I love hearing from you guys, and I hope you guys have a happy and safe Halloween. It's my birthday, so hopefully I feel friggin' better by then. That's my goal. I've been trying. I've been doing, meditations for, pain management and shit at night, and it does help. It just doesn't make it go away. At least not yet, but I love you guys. Have a spooktacular Halloween. Bye.